The bed and breakfast debate is rekindled tonight. Opponents launch their newest battle this evening as the Honolulu City Council revisits the issue tomorrow for the first time in 9 months. KITV's Jody Leong is in our newsroom with tonight's top story. Jody.
Paula, the council deferred the bed and breakfast bills back in January after failing to come to an agreement. Tomorrow, the zoning committee takes up the issue that has been a nightmare for some and a blessing for others.
Marilyn and Jim Warman have been quietly running their Paradise Palms bed and breakfast in Kailua for 20 years now. They're licensed to rent out 2 guest rooms to a maximum of 4 guests at a time.
It's our way of being able to keep up with the rate of inflation and to supplement retirement income.
The Warmans have permits to run their business. Many other bed and breakfast operations are currently running illegally. But 2 bills before the Honolulu City Council would essentially allow for permitting of new B&Bs for the first time since 1989, with tougher noise and parking restrictions. But protesters say the city hasn't enforced current B&B regulations.
How can we expect them to be able to enforce a much more complicated system?
Opponents launched their newest battle against B&Bs in residential areas at Waimanalo Junction this afternoon.
It really can fundamentally change the flavor of our neighborhoods.
The issue is zoning. It's residential zoning, and these are not allowed in residential zoning. Is that clear?
Other opponents are curious why the council deferred the issue in January when the testimony was plainly against B&Bs in residential areas.
55 people testified, and not one single person was for those bills that they were proposing. So they're not listening to the majority of the people.
As for the Warmans, they're keeping out of this debate.
I'm not one to get upset and angry at anybody for making an honest living.
But they believe there should be restrictions that must be respected and enforced.
Find a happy medium here.
Tomorrow's public hearing is scheduled for 9 a.m. before the zoning committee. Chairman Rod Tam told KITV this afternoon this has been an emotional issue, but he had no comment. Reporting live from the newsroom, Jody Leong, KITV4 Island Television News.